many times have you wished that you could change your looks? We're not talking extreme, just doing something to make you look rejuvenated, rested, like your old self. I say that every day. It takes courage to take that step, especially to take it on TV. But that is exactly what Susan Storm is about to do. Take a look.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Susan Storm has energy to burn.
I'm very busy. I work 40 hours a week with my regular job. I have a passion for fitness, and I've been teaching exercise classes for 25 years.
Are we having fun?
Susan works hard to stay fit. It's important to her to look good for herself and for her family.
We got married right out of college, so we were young. I had my first child when I was 25, and then my second when I was 27. So I have a 25 and a 23-year-old. I forget how old I am because I do as much now or more than I did when I was 20. And it's just when you look in the mirror and you see the droop that you think, too bad, because I don't feel old. I don't want to look old. Our item number, if you need that, is 280345.
She's very conscious of the fact that most of the people she works with are 10 to 15 years younger than she is.
And I know that they don't know how old I am, but I don't want them to know how old I am either.
Susan doesn't want a drastic change, just something to give her a little more oomph. And like most of us, she can't afford to take a lot of time off for recovery.
I do have a very, very busy life, so the procedures that I've chosen to do are things that will not take a lot of time out of my life, but hopefully will take years off of my appearance.
And joining us now, our cosmetic surgeon, Dr. Kirk Brandow, and patient Susan Storm. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Welcome, thanks.
Susan, you looked great doing that workout. You are in wonderful shape, and I think you look great, but you want to make a few changes. Nothing drastic, but what ultimately, what kind of result are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for a subtle result. Dr. Brandow will explain the procedures more in detail, but a 48-hour facelift is just what it sounds like. They're just taking some years off my face and hopefully making me look younger and refreshed.
But you don't want to look like a different person.
Absolutely not.
Because you're beautiful. You really don't want to change that look. We did not put you up to this, did we?
No.
This has nothing to do with your morning on CN8.
I've been a long time, very loyal patient to Dr. Brandow and trust him, and when this opportunity arose,
you jumped at it.
Yep.
Okay, Dr. Brandow, tell us what you have planned for Susan.
Well, today we're going to do some Botox to help some of these little lines around here and some of the forehead lines. And then on Monday we're going to do my 48-hour facelift procedure, which is a simple, very uncomplicated, small lift to give her dramatic results without having to take a lot of time out of her life, like you see on the Extreme Makeover where they have to go away for 6 weeks. Most of my patients realistically don't have that kind of time. They want to do something small, something subtle, so when they go to a party or they see friends or family, people will say, boy, did you change your hair? Or you look different, but I can't really find what it is. That's my mainline makeover, because people on the main line, they want a subtle result that not a lot of people can find. And so we're going to do just like a little tuck. Susan and I, when we first met several years ago, she had lost a lot of weight in her face and thinned out a lot. And so we had done a couple fat transplants.
Oh.
But these...
Where?
Well, around...
Where did you take it from and where did you put it in?
Well, that was the hard thing, because she's in such perfect shape.
Body fat.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything, but, you know, it's I felt like Moses and, you know, getting water out of the stone. But we were able to find it, and we've transplanted around here. But this is an area that bothered her, and some small little bands in the neck. And oftentimes, patients who are in their 40s are looking for improvements in their necks and a little touch in this area here. And we've tried it with fat transplants, but you can only get to a certain point. And so what we're going to try to accomplish is just a little rejuvenating tuck. Just a very subtle thing that will also tighten the skin under her neck.
What's the difference between a mini and a full facelift?
The mini lift has shorter scars, quicker recovery, and is much less complicated. With the full facelift, usually you lift the brow at the same time. The incisions are much more extensive, and they go back into the hairline behind the ear. And I've been trying to do as much as I can to do short scars, maximum results and very quick recovery.
And quick recovery, that's
Yes.
the main thing. Any fear at all, Susan, at this point? How are you feeling about this?
A little bit nervous, but I trust Dr. Brandow. I know that the results will be wonderful.
And Susan's
I'm excited.
A good candidate for this?
Thanks. Yes, she's a good candidate. She'll have a subtle result. But for her, and that's the important thing, for her, it will help to accomplish what she really doesn't like, which is, you know, we've been working on this area a lot. It's very hard to do much else with that and the little extra skin in the neck. I think
Right.
she'll be happy with
Now,
it.
Susan, I have to get you to look at one camera in particular. If I could be told which camera that would be for her before shot, number 3. Okay. Just take a look at that, and we're going to get the before shot of you now. You look great. I mean, you know how you see a lot of before shots, they don't have any makeup on, the hair is not done, poorly lit, but you look good.
On Monday, it may be a different thing.
Okay, so we've got your before shot, and when we come back from the break, we are going to actually do a little Botox injection right here. Okay, looking good. So stay tuned. We'll have more when your morning on CN8 continues.
For me, the 4 basic.
And smart TV.
All right, we are back now with cosmetic surgeon Dr. Kirk Brandow and patient Susan Storm. Susan's got her headband on. Dr. Brandow, you put a little kind of solution on Susan's face?
Yes, to help to numb it up, we use a little numbing solution, then we give her
What's that?
It's a little ball, so she can squeeze it. If it's really bad, she could bite it, but
Okay, but Botox is not
the ball.
painful.
No,
Botox
it's not
injections.
painful. We have these tiny little needles, and actually my partner, Dr. Michael Fox, who does sclerotherapy with veins, got these special needles from Germany, so you can barely even feel it.
Okay.
And so we're going to do a couple spots here in the center of her eyes and around her eyes. We don't have enough time to do it all today, but smile for us, Susan. You see these lines? We can really soften those a lot, and then if you frown a little bit,
Frown? Bad.
like that, we can do
You're
those.
not too bad.
So we'll start with maybe these little ones right here. You just have a little teeny pinch.
And are you putting it right in the muscle, doctor?
You put it right in the muscle bed.
And basically it just makes it so that the muscle is numbed and not numbed, but paralyzed a bit.
It paralyzes it, and it's very localized in the area that you did it. See that little bump right there? You can kind of massage it into where you want it to paralyze the muscle, because the muscles in the forehead are kind of big, round, fan-shaped muscles, and so you can paralyze certain spots, and you can design and do it like a designer Botox, so that they'll be able to get a lift of their brow here by blocking these muscles and still leaving a little bit of this here. And sometimes we do like a little shot over here, like that, which will help to block the depressor, which, now pull down your eye like that. It'll pull down the eye. So when you block this, it'll allow for this to sort of pull it up, and she'll naturally get like a natural little lift.
I could use that.
And then smile again. She has a lot of these heavy lines around here, around her eyes, and by doing a little injection over here, you can significantly decrease the activity of that muscle, and consequently she'll get a nice, more natural smile that you don't see quite as much.
Okay.
And you can see she really doesn't feel it.
No, not at
Doesn't
all.
hurt at
I don't
all.
see any tears.
No,
She's not even using the stress ball.
It truly does not hurt.
Okay, well, I'll let you continue. On Monday, we are going to go along with you when you do the mini facelift. And
Great. Looking forward
after
to
a
it.
couple, 3 or 4 weeks, after you've gotten all your procedures done, we're going to take a look at the before and after. It'll
Great.
be a whole new you. Looking good already,
Wonderful.
but, you know,
Thank you.
why not? If you can do it, why not? Thank
Go
you
for
both
it.
very,
Thanks
very
for
much.
inviting us.
For more information about cosmetic surgery, you can check out Dr. Brandow's website at www.brandowclinic.com.
Who wouldn't want to be a professional athlete with all that fame, fortune, and fun? But then again, really, what